welcome back to, oh shoot, hang on, that was way too loud. There we go. Hello everyone, welcome back to Orange is Gay Gaming. My name is Cole, aka Orange is Gay, and welcome back to the stream. Last time, we started off 5.4 and 5.4, and we got pretty far in, but then... yeah, the dungeon happened. And this time we're gonna try again. But, you know, hopefully we don't die this time. Anyways, let's get started. My apologies again for having to delay this stream. I really didn't want to. Believe me, I didn't. But long story short, I had some stuff that I had to take care of with me starting an internship soon, so yeah, I had to move things around a little bit. That's not why you're here. You're here for this. And don't forget that you could always follow me on Twitter and Facebook if you ever want to stay up to date on what ends up happening. And today also, by the way, this might be a shorter stream than usual, because it really just depends on 5.4 and how much longer we have left. Now, from what I understand, there's only a dungeon in this, thing, no trial or anything. So, it should be a lot easier than it was, like, say... I don't know. I mean, so... I need to say that, you know, like... there's less content here. Of course there is, but... still. I am so glad to be back on this game. That I get to do it in front of all of you people today. Anyways, so here we are in Matoya's Relic again. Or Relict. I don't know how you pronounce that. Relic, I guess, yeah. And hopefully we get through it this time. Last time we failed to get through it. Mainly because I was trying to figure out the mechanics, but I still pretty much am. Now this stream will be shorter or longer if things go well. Well, I mean, it'll be short if things go well as well. But who knows? So the minimum that we have here today is 3 hours, so hopefully we can get it done by then. I think that we can get done with this dungeon by then. And the rest of the 5.4 content. Hang on just a second, guys. Whoopee! This has to be one of the more interesting areas because the toys been in the game for so long. And I'm very curious as to what made her really bad in this place. Maybe I missed that in the dialogue from last time and only said why, but maybe I didn't miss it. Come on. Okay, they're all dead. I still don't understand how you can poison a stone, but then again, I guess it's fantasy games, so who knows. I guess he's dead. But yeah, last time we didn't do so well with this dungeon. We made it up to the last boss, and we failed. Okay. Alright, mud man. Second try's a charm. No, I'm kidding, I killed you all last time. After I figured you out. I gotta say that they really did come up with some creative ideas for these bosses, didn't they? Hopefully it stays that way. Oh god, I remember these ball chains. And then I have no idea how to dodge it. I don't think you even could. Come on, you can die already. a hole. Oh, now I see the holes. I see what you're saying. Okay, thank you, Color Theory. That's great.
Let's give it a go.
I appreciate it. Okay, now the hole is... Okay. At least I figured it out. I think I did Color Theory 12 for that help. That was really useful. You know, I wasn't able to get there. Hi Sheena, how are you? Oh, you're playing Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it's a fun game. How are you enjoying it so far? Oh, now I see the holes more clearly. Now I feel like an idiot. Oh really? Do you have to rebuy it? Yeah, playing the game again is always fun. Let's see. Haha, there we go. Yeah. Slippery fingers. For some reason that's not doing the same thing I did before. Oh wait a minute. Some of them are open, some of them are active. These blocked it, yeah, I unfortunately noticed that the last second. Alright. I know, right? Back in the hole it goes. Oh, now I see what you're talking about. Unfortunately. That's better. Should be smooth sailing from here. Unless if something else comes out. How have I liked the story so far? I've enjoyed it so far. It's been great. I'm curious to see where it goes after this dungeon. Yeah, I'll say it's very mechanically different than a lot of the other ones that I've played, that's for sure.
The beginning.
Okay, yeah, I guess it didn't matter. Died anyways. I know, right? So lucky. Okay. Switch back to yeah, I could tell it had a very spooky feel for it. It did feel kind of Halloween-esque. I even mentioned that I think in the last stream that I did for this, that it was just so... like the music in here is just so eerie, but at the same time not. Like kind of eerie but playful. Yeah, that part, I don't know. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, something else. The auditorium as well. I'm trying to remember which one it was. It's been so long. The auditorium. Fight the Poo Monster at the end? Oh yeah, I think I do remember that now. Alright. Yeah, that's... I do remember that from last time. I attempted this last stream, and it ended with me, like, towards the last few minutes. I got to the last boss, and then I was like, I gotta stop. But this time I should be able to beat it, though. But that was a very difficult thing for me to figure out, until I realized, oh wait a minute, they're choking me. I don't think just built up all the way to the platform. I do like it when games make things like that a little bit. this boss again. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we still got some time before that happens. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what this is going to happen in this patch as well as like 5.5. I mean, I do remember seeing the tweet. Yeah, they are. They're giving a preview on the 2nd. Yeah, the 2nd, I think, of this month, which is in 2 weeks. They're also going to be probably showing off the next expansion at the same time. Because ironically, the presentation that they're showing of 14 is... Yeah, I'm excited too. The presentation that they're having is like, it starts at 10, and then like at 1 o'clock in the morning, that's when they show off 5.5. Yep. And also, movable picking up.
Just the beginning.
Okay. Alright, see you later, Sheena. Thank you for stopping by. Game tricked me. Of course they took me with that. splashing my people, thank God. God. Okay. This is going faster than last time. Which I guess makes more sense because now I know the place a little bit more than last time, so... But yeah, I can't wait till they reveal that. Yeah. It's always interesting to... Ah, shoot. Completely unrelated to how that happens. I don't know why I keep on going for the cat for these coffins. I'm probably never gonna use any of this stuff, but I guess I just do it. Oh God, I missed. Get so exciting and curious. I do know this much. Like, I read Yoshi P's announcements that he gave at the end of January. So I know that at least this upcoming, I can't tell if he meant this upcoming expansion or if he meant this upcoming like patch was gonna be the end of the story for the star, like the first, I guess, arc of Final Fantasy 14, which, I mean, what an arc it was. That's all I have to say about that. Kill this thing. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Alright, we've already seen this if you watched the last stream, so that's why I'm skipping everything. I wish I knew why she didn't help out, but alright, we'll see. Oh god, help me. This one I remember as being terrible. I mean, for me at least. I'm afraid the cover's off, but I can't do that yet. Okay, what's going on? Oh, shoot, this. I hated this. Last time I did this was terrible. Oh god, they didn't even let you in. Well, that was a waste of a Bahamut if I've ever seen one. Kill this one quickly. Up, well, I found you. That is a lot of experience. A lot of experience. What am I saying? That is a lot of... Oh shoot, everybody... More than halfway. I can't help it. No. Oh my god. Dead. Wait a minute, did I just die? Please don't tell me I just died. You're joking. You're joking. Really? Oh no, game. Come on. Oh my god, I need to clear out this freaking inventory. Jesus. Well, I'm slowly making through it on my own time. Oh yeah, I don't have any lists anymore. Great. this again. Porksy is not a fun boss. I'm kidding. Like, it's still pretty fun, and I was able to do a lot better this time than I did the last time. Instant death. What? Okay, Alphanot's supposed to heal me, but he's not doing his job well. Just gonna give it a couple seconds to charge my MP back up. I don't understand why the MP gauge has to go down all the time. I mean, I understand why, but, you know, like... That's better, Alphanot, thank you. Oh, far enough away that it doesn't hurt me. What? Still saying that circle did nothing for me. I mean, we're... Well, yeah, actually. Almost done. Oh. Thank God. You stupid pig. Me and my Hawaiian t-shirt are very happy. Elegant tombstones of revelation. Why does that sound like... Why do I know that name? Actually, I don't.
There we are. Quite tame.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
Jeez, how much are they gonna get drained of in this patch?
That should suffice.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some porkses. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy. A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
Oh.
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the Mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone, we're a step closer to our goal.
Indeed we are.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand.
So now that we have this cure, what's
Thank you
next?
for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
Yep.
In addition to the Porkses, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Aw.
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
Alright, that's the dungeon. Alright, let's see. The Admiral's resolve. Well then, my friends, let us return to Laminsa and deliver the good news to the Admiral. A word to the officer in Bulwark Hall should be sufficient to secure us an audience. Oh, you need to go to Laminsa? Oh, okay, that's easy. It's a good thing I came from there. Okay, I'm at the place. Oh. Why, Lieutenant Duske, ever a welcome sight. Tidings for the Admiral, you say? She is presently receiving guests, but for the Scions, I know she will make an exception. Follow me. Oh, she's gonna want to hear about this. My friends, what brings you here this day? Is this true? By the Navigator, a cure for tempering. As often as I've been in awe of you Scions, I would not have thought it possible. And yet it is admirable, Admiral, we have done it. Here in Limsa, and production of more familiars have already begun. You have my thanks, truly. This will do much to advance the cause of peace, yet I fear it will take more to close the rift twixt man and beast-man. Bah, even to speak thus divides us. Welcome as it is, a cure will not guarantee reconciliation between our peoples, for though summoning the tempered may serve to fuel the conflict, they are but symptoms of it. Yeah, that's true. If we are to resolve the primal problem once and for all, we must address the cause, we must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody past behind. Indeed. 'Twas I who moved that the Alliance renew its push for peace. Since our ancestors came to these shores some 7 centuries past, we Laminsans have been at odds with those who share our island home. Save for a brief moment of cooperation with the Cabals, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling. Meanwhile, our struggle with the Saga and for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter made worse by the thrice-damned calamity driving them to seek new spawning grounds. With survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I dismissed peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak, I proclaimed to all who listened, and then gave up. You and yours put me to shame. Since you led us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have achieved the impossible again and again and again. Yeah, that's me. And I thought it high time that I followed suit. Hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. But no sooner did I reach out to our neighbors in Vilbrand than my own... Oh shit, I missed that. You speak of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting. I, acting through a friendly faction among the Cabals, we had intended to seek an audience with a prominent patriarch. But the bloody executioners would not hear of it in their absence, sent a message to the rest. Though they are but one of the 3 pirate powers, they are the greatest, and any attempt at peace would founder without them. I think you mean flounder. I am given to understand that their leader, Captain Hilfear, has been bedridden for some time while in ailment of the lungs. Correct, in his absence, his right hand leads a man named Sicard, but recently risen to prominence among their ranks. Oh shoot, excuse me. Save for his disdain for authority, little is known about him. We have invited him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. I have tasked the Yellow Jackets and the Rogues with uncovering his motives, but they have learned naught of any value. Yeah, leave it to us. We have a nose for the truth. Whatever this Sicard wants, we'll find out. Truly, I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn then. Good luck. Alright. So we finally got some ideas for peace here with the Beast Tribes, which it's been a long time coming. By the way of a first step, I suggest we split up and make inquiries around town. Someone must know the Sicard. If you could approach the pirates, Orin, the rest of us will seek out merchants and adventurers. Alright. Speak with the leaders of Linza's pirate powers. Okay, it looks like both of these are on the upper floors, so... Okay. Alrighty. So I guess we're finding these pirate powers, and I do remember all this actually from A Realm Reborn, how they set up the ideas of these things, and now it's all the way in Shadowbringers that we're finally getting some payoff to this, to the idea of peace. Alright, Carvalane, curious about Sicard, are you? As am I, friend, as am I. Sadly, I know nothing of the man, save that the bloody executioners experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. As you know, the Lasocracy permits us to attack only Garlean vessels, yet these have all but vanished from the sea since the Empire turned in upon itself. In order to adapt, we Krakens have taken to trading with these, but the executioners are less forward-looking. I can imagine they would willingly abandon the old ways. So how then are they lining their coffers? Whatever their secret, they are not like to share it with their rivals, but mayhap you will have more luck. Alright. Let's see. This other guy, what do you got to say? Roswin. You want to know about Sickard? He's a willy bugger is what he is. Found some clever way to make coin, they say, and traded it for Moen's Skate's place at Old Hilfier's side. There was a time we raced the executioners for our pick of the Empire's fleet, but the Guardians are gone, and them days with them. Owing to which we've all of us had to look for other ways to make ends meet, but that jumped up bilge rat Sickard landing the juiciest, whatever it may be. Not that we sirens are struggling, mind. We do well enough guard fishing boats from the fishbacks and other beasties. Get the first pick of the produce for our trouble, see? Quality stuff at a bargain price. This we pass to our sisters as can't sail on account of getting old or wounded or with child, and they cook it up and sell it for a pretty profit. Simple. Oh, I miss the old ways, don't get me wrong, but when I see the girls with their little ones, I think to myself, a life of peace and quiet ain't all bad. Alright. Alphanod, what do you gotta say? Alright, well, hang on. Is that downstairs or upstairs? I think that's downstairs, but... Well, I guess I mean downstairs. I see everyone has returned, and now who would like to go first? Okay. So just as their imperial prey began to disappear, Sigurd turned the executioner's fortunes around with a mysterious new source of income. Whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to a tavern keeper I spoke to, the crew have been indulging themselves as never before, but no amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues as to how they are coming by their coin. For my part, I spoke with a reporter from the Harvard Herald. The publication has been investigating the secret of the executioner's good fortune and making little headway. Plainly, the executioners do not wish the nature of their business to be made public, and I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries on Hawker's Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystal went into sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contacted Hori Boulder, who has been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Despite ever-worsening relations between the beast tribes and the Thalassocracy, neither Titan nor Leviathan had made an appearance of late, suggesting that the Kobolds and Sahagin lack the means with which to summon them. Well, that's a surprise. Do you mean to say the executioners are divesting them of their crystals? All indications point to that conclusion, yes, though we have no hard evidence as yet. We must investigate further. Agreed, so how do we proceed? Oh, I have an idea about that. In fact, I have already taken the liberty of making certain provisions. Alright. During my inquiries, a disgruntled merchant informed me that a wholesaler of crystals had recently arrived in Limenza offering wares at prices far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to gain an introduction and will shortly pose as a potential buyer in a bid to establish the crystal's provenance. The man is due to be at Oshan's Embrace in Lower La Nosea shortly. I suggest we make our way there at once. Alright, to Morby Drawducks, and we'll look for Sigurd. That's what flying is for. Alright, let's see what you have in mind, Alphanod. That appears to be our merchant. Wish me luck. Wait, if he truly is in league with the bloody executioners, he will surely be wary of those allied to the Admiral. The science, not least of all. Compared to yours, Orin's mind is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of the buyer. Graha is right. Even if you aren't recognized on sight, you look too genteel to be mixing with the underbellies. Genteel, but very well. I'll leave it to you, Graha. This is a very low-key storyline. Got business with me, Catboy? I am. You're the wholesaler, aren't you? That I am, but you're no merchant, so what do you want the crystals for? Don't look at us, you idiot. You'll give yourself away. Oh, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? And you need crystals to make staffs, like that fine specimen you got there? That's right, I am indeed a weaponsmith, and I use naught but the finest materials. I bid you show me your wares. Well, we don't invite just anybody into our storehouses. It takes time to establish trust, you understand. Look, I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not quibble over the price. Alright, it's plain that no ordinary crystal... Well, that's no ordinary crystal adorning your staff, so I'll make an exception. Come with me. It's a good thing I caught all that. It seems to be working. Let's follow them. to see where we go. Whee! They went into that tunnel quietly now. Okay. You won't find any finer, especially not for the price. Indeed, I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap? There's nothing unlawful about them, if that's your worry. They're from Ogamoro, if you take my meaning. Stuff's as pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed, so how much do you want? Ogamoro, taken from the kobolds just as we expected. That's enough. Shut your gobs and turn around slowly. Oh no. Just as I expected. I'm Sickard, acting captain of the Bloody Executioners. Ah, you're Sickard. No need to introduce yourselves. We know who you are, Scions. And we also know you've been chatting to the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, see? Comes with being the only true pirate crew left in Limsa. So we've established you ain't here to buy crystals. The question is, what are you here for? You are bold to reveal yourself to us without knowing our objective, but that would explain your swift rise to power. You have spoken plain, and so I shall return the favor. We came here to learn why the Bloody Executioners oppose the Admiral's will. And we have our answer. Should Limsa make peace with the kobolds, you would lose the source of your newfound wealth. Ah. That's right. Just to remind you, though, we ain't breaking any rules here. The laws forbid us from attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag, but it don't say nothing about beastmen. Only reason we keep our operation nice and quiet's because we don't want no one taking the business. Wait, just listen to the end, will you? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours, him especially. While the Maelstrom were worrying about dirtying their fancy red clubber, you lot stored Ugamaro and battered Bleeding Titan himself raised a mug to you when I heard the news. And now we're following in your footsteps, making sure the beastmen never summon their stinking gods again. Practically your successors we are. I don't know, man. When there were still Imperial ships about, we did our bid for Limsa and went after him, but with the Garlings gone, there's no one left to ply our trade on except the beastmen, so let us have that, eh? It's only fair. Contentious though some may find your views, it is true that you have not broken no laws. That being so, I see no reason why you should not state your case directly to the Admiral's face, unless the acting captain of the only true pirate crew left in Limsa has some other cause to hide in a cave. Well said indeed. Alright, I'll meet with the Admiral. I'll even provide the venue, the Astalicia. I trust she won't turn down the invitation. Why do I not trust him? I thought myself the hunter, but it turns out I was the prey. A timely reminder that the pirate powers of Limsa are not to be trifled with. But all's well that ends well. Gratia timely provocation had the desired effect, and Sigurd has agreed to a meeting. Let's hurry back to Limsa and pass on his invitation to the Admiral. This is sus, though. This is way too sus. Oh god. How much? Yeah. Back to Limsa. Alright, let's see. Oh, come on, this again. Why is he glitched out? Where'd he go? Oh, there he goes. Welcome back, my friends. What news? So they have been stealing crystals from the Cabals. My thanks for solving the mystery and securing a meeting besides. Suffice to say, I accept Sigurd's invitation as guest. The future of Limsa hangs upon the outcome of this meeting, and I would have the signs present to bear witness. Up here's the meeting.
Look who's come crawling!
Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sigurd, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hilfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Too bloody right!
Pirates till we die!
What we want, we take!
Piracy has no place in our future.
Ooh, that's that's a big choice.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place.
Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then? Or shall we embrace change and thrive, like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a Kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so. Still, we're all Laminsons here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
A duel.
Ooh.
Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
It's gonna be good, isn't it? Oof. Ooh. Right in the knee.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
Oh, let me guess, the actual captain.
It's the captain! Captain Elfair!
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed.
Really?
Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew with a good ship Limsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay? Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand 'cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You have the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
There we go.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Are we still sick?
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
Alright. Though I had anticipated a duel, I did not foresee that Hillfire would intervene. But full glad am I that I did. 'Twould have been a shame to kill the boy. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we have made peace amongst ourselves. All that remains is to do likewise with our neighbors. Alright. Now I need hardly tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the tribes is doomed to fail unless their minds can first be wrested from the grip of their gods. And so in the meeting we seek to arrange with the Cabals, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence. Leave it to us, we will open his ears to reason. You have my thanks. Sorry. Some 50 years passed when the Sahagin swarmed at our holes in ever greater numbers. Limsa entered into covenant with the Cabals. To men shall go the bounty of the sea, to Cabals shall go the bounty of the land. An ostensibly equitable arrangement. Inadvertently or not, the wording was ambiguous when we took advantage of it, moving in to claim the northern reaches of Wano Sao, which the Cabals believed theirs. Bloodshed followed, then bloodshed to answer the bloodshed, and on it went till every ilm of Vildebrand bore the store of our conflict. This is not history, you understand. It is the present, fresh and raw. And with their kindred's blood yet on our hands, we will struggle to regain the Cabal's trust, even should we cure their temper. Admiral, you speak of obstacles we are like to encounter at the meeting, but as things stand, I see no reason why the Cabals would agree to a meeting in the first place. And so we must provide a reason. I will restore their stolen crystals to them and personally deliver the cargo along with my apologies. Bait, they would welcome us into their midst, not to speak of peace, but to have you at their mercy. Aye, and given the wealth of crystals we will bring, I'll wager they will attempt to summon Titan there and then. Oh no. Meaning a high priest will need to be present, to whom we could administer the cure. Precisely, he is the fish I would catch, but he will not be alone. Nay, he will have guards on hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect him. Yet a single death on the Cabal's side would jeopardize our chance of peace, and there my venture founders. Yet it need not. What if we were to employ the Conqueror's chain, though we would still have to weaken the Cabals that would allow us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm. The artifact Mistbeard used to take goods and not life? Aye, that would serve. Well done, Marshal. So, friends, what think you of our strategy? The effects of tempering are cumulative, and we may safely assume that the High Priest's exposure to primal influence is extensive. It will therefore take a great deal of ether to reverse this effect, and not to mention time. Time during which LSA would be defenseless. Even should we all look to her protection, I am not convinced we could keep an entire army of Cabals at bay. Well, I'm happy to take that risk. It's not as if we have any other choice. Besides, this went totally for you. Had I not followed her example, we wouldn't even have a cure for tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Vildebrand. So I'm going to cure that priest or die trying. I believe in her. I believe in you too. You and everyone. I know you'll keep me safe. It is settled then. See to your preparations and make for Camp Overlook. We will join you there anon. Alright, let's get a move on, shall we? I think we're coming to a close to this arc. Or at least, this patch, at least. LSA, alright. Alphanal wasn't lying when he said I'd be defenseless, so I'm counting you all to give me the time I need. Our sole purpose with... Gabo, did you follow us here? There's something important that I want to say to the High Priest. Express, state, say, please let me come with you, please. Aww. I'm sorry, but it's too dangerous. I need you to promise me that you'll stay here where it's safe, alright? My apologies for the wait. It took time, but we have secured our audience. All unfolded as expected. With the mention of my returning their crystals in person, the Cabal suddenly remembered how keen they were to be reconciled. And so in the glorious spirit of cooperation, we are to be received by Patriarch Zadab, the Second Order, who awaits our pleasure in the naval. Alright. Let's get started. At this, all hells will break loose and we will have an army of cabals to entertain until LSA's work is done. Just remember, none must die. We weaken them and let Iron's heart do the rest. It is time. Stay the course, my friends. I spy come waters behind the squirrel. Alright.
Greetings, Patriarch. I am Merlwyd Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa. I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish. The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Aye, just as we thought.
Now, Alize! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me!
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
Alright, it's time. Back up. as it starts.
Just what we need.
What the hell are these things? Why are they so big? Phoenix, come on, let's get this over with.
You're in my sights.
Come on.
Here you are, Alizé.
Oh, shoot bombs. One more. Oh, shoot, there's more.
I need more eco!
Oh, shoot. This was getting too close.
Just a little more!
Oh shoot, why do these ones have so much health? Oh no! Oh, so close. Oh, the Admiral. this from another promo. Come on. Potion. Phoenix. Almost there, almost there. Ah, yes. Oh.
Yes, this will do. Here I go.
Alright, little pig, come on. Be a badass.
Go, Angela!
I think it worked.
Did it work?
What?
What is the meaning of this?
It's your own fault.
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
Why would I do such a thing?
Ah.
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
Gabu! What are you doing here?
Oh, I knew he was gonna come.
Patriarch, please listen to me. Hear, heed, listen. The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. for a long time. His voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things.
Gabu.
Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it. And you mustn't either. There's been too much pain already. So please, end the suffering.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples. For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us.
Aw, come on.
Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke. Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the Divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None, and I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter, of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Laminsons, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it. Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact, to leave no room for doubt. And any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Limsa Lominsa to thrive. Much of what we have, we owe to the kobolds. And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world, and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman, just the crew of the great ship that is Vilbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world. If you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
We want to believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us! Fooled, deceived, betrayed us!
Dude, I get it, but...
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
In my honest opinion, they should have led with him.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole. I fought. I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it, however much I might want to.
Whoa.
That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades. It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die.
This is a ballsy play, I'm not gonna lie. This is a crazy play.
Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew. What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vilbrand home.
Is he gonna do it? Did he just... Oh. I got scared for a minute. I thought he was gonna do it.
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gabu does. And I will trust him.
There you go. There you go. I know, I also almost had a heart attack.
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment, or failing that, seek our aid. We're always ready to help.
Many and more of my brethren are yet in thrall to the Great Father, just as I was. If you could free them too, I would be grateful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful.
'Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch. I thank you for affording us this chance.
This has been such a long time coming. Wow. You know, I always had this feeling about Minza that it, you know, like this place had a lot more to it than just being, oh, this is the pirate place. And I was not wrong to think that. 'Twould seem we have found a way forward with the Cabals. Next we will help the Second Order to free their tempered brethren from thraldom. Theirs is far from the old order, of course, and it will take no small amount of time and effort to reach the rest, but reach them we will, however long it takes. I would say that I was in your debt, but that has long been true, so instead I will say thank you for helping us to plot a new course, not only for Minza, but all Eorzea. Okay, usually the one that's the name of the entire patch is usually the last mission, so
right. Let's return to the Rising Stones.
Admiral, something strange is afoot at the floating city.
Breathe, man. What is it?
I think it's best you see for yourself. Please, come with me.
Oh, what's going on?
What in the world is that? A tower.
You can see it too, then?
Okay.
I feared I was losing my wits. One moment I was patrolling as usual, and the next it was just there.
What the hell is that?
Yes? This is she. I am. I'm looking at it.
Okay, so everybody can see this thing, I'm guessing.
What? Understood. Send the Elder Seedseer my regards. The communications officer. It seems this isn't the only tower. They've sprung up all across Eorzea.
Really?
Nothing more is known. Only that they appear to be of Garlean construction. Our allies on the Alamegan front are on highest alert. Forgive my directness, but would you join them? They may well need the help.
Of course, Admiral. We shall make all haste.
Okay, things are starting to get
My
crazy.
thanks. I will return to Limsa to weigh our response.
Garlean towers
Look
just
for Commander
randomly
Hext
appearing
when
in
you
the
arrive in
sky.
Alamigo. And may the Navigator speed you on your way.
I'm guessing this wasn't supposed to happen. this is going to be an interesting way to end this entire patch. And we're going to Alamigo. It's been a while since we've been here.
Thank you for coming so soon. I'll send for Commander Aldin at once, and we can decide what to do about these infernal towers.
Rogue preserve!
What the? No.
It can't be.
Bahamut? But how?
The palace! After them!
I don't understand.
You're here, good.
Of course.
Well, well, well! To be received by such an illustrious cast! Why? Even the hero of the piece is here! I feel quite starstruck. Is that a sigh?
His body, more like. You don't fool us.
Oh! You saw straight through it! Anyone would think you dealt with Ascians before. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Fanatsy, and may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance.
Yeah, what are the towers for, dude? I have so many questions, but that's the main one I have.
My, straight to business, is it? Suit yourself. It is my intention to recreate the final days. To which end I have distributed a collection of rather ingenious devices, or towers, which will, in time, give rise to the grandest of spectacles.
The final days? But it was the Ascians who labored to prevent them.
You're quite right, though I would expect no less from one responsible for eliminating my unsundered colleagues. Honestly, the three of them were obsessed with restoring the one true world. As a sovereign individual, however, I never had much interest in such things. I mean, why bother when you're just another sundered minion?
Oh, dear lord.
Admittedly, Elidibus was not convinced by that argument, but thanks to you, I'm finally free of his incessant nagging.
Hooray.
Free to use my powers as I see fit, to fulfill my heart's desire.
And that would be...
And my heart's desire is to lay this half-broken world to waste, leaving nary a fleck of dust behind!
What? Why would you want such a thing?
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die! You! And you! And you! I want you all to die! And I want to die too! Oh, yes! I want to die and take everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering!
Oh, great.
I'm different, you see, from the ancients who clung to dear life, and from you. So don't bother trying to reason with me. You will find I have no reason, or creed, or any such tripe. I just want to destroy the world. But please do resist with all your might. It will add to my enjoyment. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled, for the curtains have risen on the spectacle to end all spectacles. We, the Telophoroi, shall be your performers, and this very star our stage.
Why is his chest crystal like super huge and sticking out? Did it always do that?
But I nearly forgot. I have a message for you. My esteemed patron, Lord Xenos, eagerly awaits you at the heart of the chaos. While I wish only to destroy the world, he exists solely to relive a certain, transcendent moment with you. And it is for that reason he would reduce all to ash. Pray see to it his dreams do not go unfulfilled. For if you should disappoint, my trusty companion here, whom I've dubbed Lunar Bahamut, will burn your cities and everyone in them.
That's a new name right there. Lunar Bahamut. Not Neo or Bahamut Zero. Lunar Bahamut.
Everyone out! My men will tend to the blaze.
Oh, hi, Robon. No wonder it looks so different. That's so cool that they gave him the freedom to make a new Bahamut. I don't know how many Bahamuts have there been in the games. I only know of like 3. Thank goodness everyone's safe. We've managed to put out the fire, though not quickly enough to save the garden. Robon, can I leave it to you to send word to the Alliance? I'm going to take a unit and investigate the tower. We need to find out what it's for. We'll go with you. No, you won't. You'll rest. From what Merlwib tells me, you're due some time off duty. Should we learn anything about the tower, we'll be sure to share it with you. Until then, I want you to rest. Very well, but if you need our help, don't hesitate and take care of both of you. Okay, I guess it's the last mission, so I guess we're gonna be calling the stream early. Alright. Ah, you're back too, good. We've received the reports from the Alliance. Since we are all here, perhaps those who bore witness to the events in Alamigo could treat the rest of us to a first-hand account. No sooner do we overcome one problem than another appears. It would all seem tediously predictable, but for the endless variety of our foes, this Vandalion sounds even more unhinged than his patron. Unhinged perhaps, but no fool. For all his pantomime theatrics, he gave away little about his plot. We know only that he intends to recreate the final days and that the towers will somehow facilitate this. He also called his dragon Lunar Bahamut. Let's not forget that little detail yet. Yeah, that's a new thing. And the creature certainly did resemble the Elder Primal. That may be, but the fact that it answered to Vandalion will suggest they are not one and the same entity. I think it more probable that it's some manner of simulacrum born of Ascian magics. Whatever it is, for now we can but work closely with the Alliance and remain vigilant. I believe that concludes our news. What of yours, Gishtola? I have been to see the Sultana, knowing how quick the immortal flames are to dispose of their tempered. I've judged it best to provide them with a cure first. As soon as I had sufficiently recovered, I traveled to Ul'dah and delivered the Porxies to her grace, along with detailed instructions on their use. Yet my visit chanced to coincide with the arrival of some troubling tidings. The immortal flames had been on the cusp of agreeing to a truce with the Amalja when negotiations abruptly changed. The Amalja claimed that a number of their kind had been abducted and that men are responsible. Ah, no. Not is known of the perpetrators as of yet, but as the immortal flames went about investigating the abductions, they came upon one of Fantaniel's towers. On the subject of the towers, you may be interested to learn that they are not an exclusively Eorzean phenomenon. According to the Alliance, they have been sighted as far afield as Yangxia. Then it would seem reasonable to assume that they are everywhere. We simply have not found them. Well, as you said yourself, we can do little for now, save remain vigilant, and since we are dealing with the dragon, ostensibly at least, I believe it would behoove us to enlist the aid of authority on such foes. Ah! Yeah, Estinian. There we go. Estinian, now just a moment. If he could be persuaded to lend us his lands, I would be the first to welcome it, but the truth is we will struggle even to find him. You let me and Kra worry about that. We'll sniff him out no matter where he's hiding. If indeed he is hiding, we have ways of locating him regardless, so if there are no objections, we shall depart at once. Wait, you're actually going to do work? Okay, what? Well, rather than sitting around, I think I might go to each of the city-states and educate them in the use of Porxies. They would doubtless appreciate it, but might you consider taking a moment to rest before leaving? You would be fresher for the tasks ahead. Yeah, take a break, I'll say. Well, my friend, our moment of triumph did not last long. Yeah, you're telling me. Yeah, it does. And save what we shall. I, for one, do not intend to allow a nihilistic madman to take us all to the grave with him, not when the future holds such promise. Nay, I will do all in my power to protect those whom I hold dear, just as you have always done. Well, there you go, guys. I guess that's it. Meanwhile, somewhere in the locks. Oh, we getting a cutscene?
The scouts should have been back by now. I'm gonna go and find them.
Oh?
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Who's that? Is he okay?
Glory be. Glory be to Garibald!
Oh, shoot.
The piles have been driven as planned, and the first of the beasts has roared to life. Moreover, I am pleased to report that preparations are well underway for the rest. Ere long, chaos shall reign over all the land, as befits the final days.
Call it what you will, so long as my friend returns to me, fangs bared and claws sharpened. I care not.
Of course, my lord. By strange coincidence, your dear friend chanced to be present when I made my declaration.
Oh.
I took the liberty of informing him that you await his coming, though I confess I may have singed him a little in the process.
And why do you tell me this? Are you in such a hurry to die?
Ah, my apologies. I must guard my tongue lest it be the end of me. Though, there is something to be said for such a glorious death. Better to fall to one who has it all than falter before an inferior. Huh. I shall keep it in mind as a contingency. For now, however, I shall proceed with the plan. My lord.
I must find myself a new weapon. One worthy of our long-awaited reunion.
Oh. Oh, maybe they're hinting at a new class. He's like, yeah, this class doesn't work. I'm gonna be this class now. Alright, so that will conclude this episode of Final Fantasy XIV Patch 5.4 Futures Rewritten. Thank you so much to everybody who watched, and my apologies for ending the stream early, but we've done everything. Or have we? I do know that there's one raid that we have left to do. So, next week, you can expect that around the same time that the stream happened. It'll probably only last for maybe an hour or two. So, I'm gonna set it for that. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Orenduske Gaming. Well, not for Facebook, but either way, thank you so much to everybody who came to the live stream, and I will see you all soon for the next episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and so Final Fantasy XIV will be coming soon, next week. So stay tuned for that, and I hope that you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to follow me here on Twitch, and other than that, that's all I have to say, and goodbye.